Andreas Giorgio here at ACB 47 at the SSE Hydro in Glasgow. Now joined by the victorious Ed Arthur, who just defeated Brent Crawley, second round submission, guillotine submission. Yeah. I just asked you before we came on camera, how do you feel about that one? You described it a bit happy. What do you mean by that?
It was a good fight. I felt like, I don't know, like I felt really good warming up. Everything felt good. A little bit rushed. 1 minute we were just like, we had ages. Next minute we had 10 minutes. But I think that was just our fault looking at the time. But the first round felt good, but I just felt a little bit like I hadn't warmed up. You know what I mean? My body felt like it took too long to get going, and I felt a little bit like I was pushing through the mud a little bit. Second round come out, I just like, oh, okay, good. I think I'm a 5-rounder type of guy. Maybe I need a round, you know what I mean? But I'm happy to win, but I know my coach is going to be looking back at that and saying that I should have done a lot better. So
it seems to be like a recurring theme, and I don't mean this as, you know, anything negative. we see your coach there. I don't mean this as anything negative, but you seem to be a bit, in the first round, a little bit shaky, trying to find your rhythm, trying to find your momentum. Is that just who you are as a fighter?
I don't know. Maybe I just need. I think it was Forrest Griffin used to say he needs a smack in the mouth before he gets going. Maybe I need a couple of punches in the mouth before it's time to keep going. But you know, I mean, I get the job done. One thing I know is right from the first bell to the end, I'm going to be pushing the pace. I'm going to be trying to work the whole time. I think maybe when I went for that guillotine a little bit too hard. I remember saying to myself, "My head is done," and it weren't done. I was, it was halfway done. So I think I'm just, I need to just, not make it so difficult for myself.
You know, this was your return to ACB because we can't discredit you last time when you took on one of the best fighters in Europe right now, Peter Yan. Yep. And there's a lot of pressure, a lot of people talking about what is Ed Arthur going to do next? How's he going to bounce back? Because we know the kind of caliber opponents you want to face. Yeah. Did you put any added pressure onto yourself in this one, knowing how the last fight went and knowing that people were talking about, you shouldn't have took that fight with Peter Yan?
Well, people have said that to me a couple of times. Do you reckon you should or you shouldn't have taken that fight? At the end of the day, I was 7-1, and he was 6-1 and 5-1, and I'm one of the best bantamweights in the UK. He's one of the best bantamweights in Russia. What am I supposed to do? Say no, I don't want to fight these guys. You know what I mean? Then stay home and get paid £500 for a fight. If you want to make big money, you take on big fights. Don't get me wrong, if he had 20-1, that might have been a different story. But if he's had less fights than me, I can't say no to that. So no, I don't regret taking that fight. But the added pressure, I used it as motivation. I wanted to come back. I wanted to prove to people that, I'm not just some guy that wins, loses, comes back, does a little bit here, does a little bit there. Them other big fights were flukes. Like, I'm ready for big fights and I'm ready to go. That's why I'm not as happy as I should be right now, because I know me and my team expect better of me, and I'll be back better. Maybe I just needed to come back after that one.
But even when we spoke to you after your Bama performance, after your Bama win, you were really critical of yourself there. And is it just who you are now? Because you are one of the top fighters in this country. You fight whoever's in front of you. But every time we seem to talk, you seem to be really critical of your performance.
I don't know. Maybe I've just been. I tried to be honest with myself. I think in this game, don't get me wrong, I believe in myself when it comes to fight time. Like, you better be ready because I'm coming at you with everything that I've got. But I want to be better. This game makes me happy. This life makes me happy. Without this, I'm just probably be moping around, being miserable, doing some other shit I don't know what people want to see, what don't want to do. But so with this life, I'm happy. You know what I mean? So when I'm honest to myself and I'm learning, I'm getting better. Even if it's just like small little correction of something I've done wrong in this fight, when I get that right, it's a little win and I'll be happy. So I think that's what it is. Maybe I'll be more happy when I get him. I don't know. Maybe it's just frustrating for now.
You seem to be finding a home here in ACB. Do you think we can see you here again, maybe, whether it is in another UK card or if it is again in Russia?
Well, they do what I want from this game. They have real fights. They pay good money. They want to go around and do all the shows. What's there not to like? And I seem to be getting more love from the people of Russia than I do my own hometown. You know what I mean? My own hometown, they love it. But these Russian fans have been coming at me from everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I went from like 400 followers on Instagram, had a fight in Russia, and now I'm like, I don't know what it is, but it just shoot it up by like 500 people. You know what I mean? Like, just like little things like that. Like, they're just getting behind me. So not that people in my own town aren't. I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy. Like, you go to Russia for one fight, have a good fight, and they're just this swarm of people are getting behind you. And especially when I fought one of their own guys. It wasn't even like I fought like a Polish guy that I was originally supposed to fight. You know what I mean? I fought one of their hometown guys, and I'm getting all this love. So yeah, ACB, I love it, and yeah, I want more big fights.
Ed, we really appreciate your time and congrats on that big performance.
I just want to say big love to everyone, from my friends, my family, my circle that are getting behind me, my team, my coach Dean Amasinger, Cornell, Kingsley Walker. The list goes on and on and on. All the guys at NFM, all my training partners.
Thanks, Ed.
Cool, man.